a seasoned academician with a teaching career spanning over 3 decades, what piece of advice would you like to give us, basically us the students, for picking up their career, whether it's in teaching or in corporate or somewhere else?
See, when we interact with the students, we always ask them that what is their call?
Okay.
Because that is the purpose of education. The basic purpose is to allow you to explore yourself. Okay? So if students are able to find that passion in whatever they are studying, they should take on their passion. Okay? Not necessarily that if their friends are doing some kind of job and they are also driven towards that. It should not be external, it should be internal. From within, they need to see what they really want to do.
So has teaching been the first career choice for you?
For me, no, teaching was not my first choice. Though I used to, interact with young minds. I used to teach younger students. I used to enjoy that, but I never thought that I would be a teacher when I was doing my graduation or post-graduation for that matter.
Okay.
Even when I was doing my masters, I never thought that I would do teaching. Teaching will be my career.
Like you just said that teaching was not your first choice.
Yeah.
Still, that spark which you pulled up from you inside, how did it happen?
Yeah, this is very interesting. As I told you in the beginning, that you need to get that call. Ideally, this is how it should be, that you should get the call from within. But many times what happens, you don't get that environment in which you are getting that call. So you need to give space to others. Okay? And you need to interact with the people around you, with your parents, with your friends, with your teachers, with society. Keep yourself updated. See what is happening in the world. Okay, you should be an awakened citizen.
Okay.
When so with me, if you ask, I would say that there was a teacher who used to teach us he taught me in my graduation as well as in post graduation. He kept pushing me. He said, no, you should take up teaching because teaching suits you. He recognized that, and somehow I was not very keen. I started avoiding meeting him. Okay, so I started having some distance with him कि नहीं अगर इनके पास जाएंगे फिर से कहेंगे कि teaching में जाओ. So I was preparing for some other competitions, and things were happening for good, not somewhere something. But somehow he kept telling me कि see you're getting an opportunity. You start. If you don't like, you can always come back. And that is where I started thinking, I think there is a point. Let me just give it a try. Because maybe I think he had that trust in me, which I did not have in myself, that whether really I'm going to lead a career in this. Okay, so I went ahead with his idea and got into teaching. And just after 1 month of teaching, the whole world changed. Okay, I started enjoying it so much that I felt oh my God, this is something which is the best thing that has happened to me. Okay, so at that time I was also doing after doing my masters, I had already registered for law. So I was pursuing my law. So I said, no, I think that there should be a backup plan. That is what I always kept in mind. So if at all I'm not going to do carry on with some profession, something of that kind, at least there will be a profession at back of me, and I will be an advocate, because that was always an option. And I have been good in arguments and good in reading and developing logic and defending myself. So because I was a very good debater, so I used to I was one of the best debaters in UP. I had participated in national events.
We had seen it in classes also.
So I was thinking that that back will be there. So I thought, if teaching is there, let me just continue with my law degree. And with the teaching, I did that. And then rest is all history. I kept moving from one place to another place to another place to another place.
Okay, so basically that professor played a key role in your life.
Very, very important. Excellent human being. Some of his lectures I still remember. You can build, he had a very good grounding in economics, and he used to teach us Indian economy. He used to teach us micro, and the kind of examples you used to give. I mean, it was really interesting, and that the way he used to teach, that was very nice. And I used to interact in the class with him, and maybe I think that was the thing that he might have seen something somewhere in me, that this person suits into teaching. So that's how it happened. So even when it was not a first choice, he was the person who played a key role and who brought me into teaching.
We can sense it. We felt connected, like the voice, I mean the pitch you just mentioned,
Yeah.
that just got at the next level. So that is everything.
Yeah.
So how did you stay focused for this particular journey? Like, so how it feels to be the favorite professor of the student?